It was a decade ago that Emily Watson received her first Oscar nomination for her debut film, Breaking the Waves. Since then, she starred in such wide-ranging movies as Hillary and Jackie, Red Dragon, and Punch Drunk Love. Now, she's co-starring with Renée Zellweger in the new movie, Miss Potter.
Men are bores. They're useful for only two things in life: financial support and procreation.
Billy, you say outrageous things.
But the price.
What price?
Domestic enslavement, childbirth, terrifying. No, unmarried women have a better life. I swear it's true. No houses, no babies, no husbands demanding things all the time. As long as one's lucky enough in life to have a good friend. I'm so glad Norman found you, Beatrix. I was missing something I didn't even know.
And Emily Watson is with us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What a juicy, delicious, fabulous part,
yeah.
right? Set the time frame for this, because the language they're speaking, the words that are coming out of your character's mouth are so common now, but
Yes.
as they were being said then more than a century ago.
Outrageous, really.
Yeah.
Outrageous behaviour in a public place to be talking like that.
Right.
I think women women of a certain class had a pretty rough deal.
Yeah.
Either you made it in the marriage market by kind of in mid-20s, or that was it, and you were taking tea with your mum and dad for the rest of your life.
And this character befriends Beatrix Potter, who is in a sort of similar circumstance. Here she's a woman of a certain age, has not been married yet, finally gets a publishing contract with your brother, and this whole kind of a band of a merry band that goes on and goes off to publish these books.
Yeah, I mean, I think Beatrix Potter is the person that Millie would love to be. She would love to have a great talent to get her out of there.
Yeah.
And all she's got is an opinionated mouth on her, which was a lot of fun to play.
Yeah, right. The movie really is just so, in its own way, perfect. I think it's just this wonderful little jewel of a movie. Who's the director?
Chris Noonan. He made Babe. And when I heard he was calling, it was like, that's one of my favourite films of all time.
Because hadn't you just had a baby?
When we shot this movie, I actually turned them down 2 or 3 times.
Right.
I said, "You want me to do what? No, go away." I mean, I was still at the stage when you can't get dressed before dinner time.
Right.
Just, shall I have a shower today? Maybe not. And then they just kept saying,
we need you, we want you.
Eventually I said, all right, yes, I'll do it.
Yeah. What was it like working with Renée?
She is a force of nature. She's amazing. She's the most incredibly sort of prepared and thorough actress I think I've worked with. She's really, really something.
Yeah.
And very, very generous and warm and friendly, and I had no idea what to expect. She's a big movie star. But...
Well, see, now that's an interesting thing, because you've been making these smaller films, right? Independent films for 10 years now. Get Academy Award nominations, everything else. Is there a part of you that says, well, there is a difference between being a Renée Zellweger, who's a movie star, and a working actress?
Absolutely. I think, people in that position have a very strange lot to bear, I think, all that kind of stuff with the paparazzi. And,
sure.
That's
prying into your personal life.
Completely. I mean, I was very lucky that I was happily married and settled, and all that stuff is sort of not an issue. And I feel very lucky that I have a certain amount of success just because I'm an actress, and there's it's not to do with anything else. I'm
going to tell a little bit about your personal life, because your baby's name is
Juliet.
And you were this sort of, as I read about you, kind of perpetual student who kind of almost fell into acting. Was it sort of as a last resort, as an accident? Or?
Well, I didn't really ever want to be an actress when I was growing up. I wanted to be a writer.
Right.
I was terribly pretentious. And then when I was at university studying, I kind of fell in with all the actors, and they were just the sexy, cool people. And then I did a lot of photocopying and waitressing and, filing, and eventually ended up acting.
Right. And that's where you met your husband.
I did.
And
at the Royal Shouting Company. They'll hate me for saying that.
You mean the Royal Shakespeare Company? Is that the secret name for it? Is that the inside name for it?
It is.
Oh, golly. I think we've actually revealed here something. That's good. And as it turns out, what plays did you do with him when you...
We did The Taming of the Shrew. God, I can't remember. It's so long ago.
I'm guessing you did Romeo and Juliet, because why else would you name the daughter Juliet?
Well, we actually went through the whole... We thought we have to have a name from Shakespeare because that's where we met. And he grew up in Stratford-on-Avon, and there's a lot of Shakespearean connections. And we went through... You can't really call your daughter Ophelia or
there are a lot of other...
Hermione or, you know... There are, yes, you can, but I thought Juliet was Juliet was the kindest.
Yeah, there you go. Well, Emily Watson, great to see you again, and congratulations on this movie. It's so nice.
Thank you.
So nice.
Thank you.